Huh? Hey. Hey.
Why doesn't he sit up?
Looks like your team's getting ready to play him.
Huh?
I sit up. Looks like your team.
How does it look like my team?
Just, I mean, trying to get the varsity without her.
The timer's gone. He just said, I'm going to check the other camera. But he had a timer, it's gone, so we start talking.
Are they not going to announce him going across the court?
There's your buddies.
Straws ball. You know Straws? You know Straws ball? I don't know who the other guy is. Are we supposed to? Are we supposed to?
Yes, we are. Hey, everybody. How you doing tonight? This is Joe Davis alongside
Travis O'Connor.
Chavis
O'Connor and Harley.
and Harley. How you doing, Harley?
Good.
She can't say too much online because she didn't have headsets on yet, but she will later. Her and her dad will be doing the third quarter today. Okay. Today we have the Lady Warriors. Warriors coming in to play the Panthers, the Lady Panthers, and the Lady Warriors of Adena girls basketball. Lady Warriors are 18-2, 11-2 in the league, and the only two games they lost were against Unioda.
And Unioda got beat last night by Jackson.
Oh my gosh! And so they got. I think they beat Jackson earlier, but they this time they lost to Jackson.
Yes.
Wow, that's very interesting.
And Unioda will take on Greenfield in the first game of the girls tournament.
Greenfield.
Yes. And,
McLean.
And Trace, I can't remember who they have.
I heard, but I can't remember off the top of my head either.
I think it's the winner of Leesburg and I can't remember.
Wow. The girls are 11-2 in the league. Of course, Unioda's in the league, so the only games they lost were to Unioda both times in the league. I believe Miami Trace is 6-14. They lost last week, and both of them. This is what Adena girls did compared to They beat Fairfield-Leesburg, who we lost to the other day,
Yeah.
53-19. They only scored 19 points. Fairfield did against them. Greenfield-McLean lost to them 33-29. Hillsborough lost to Adena 63-45. And Jackson, the first time, lost to them 59-57, but turned around and beat them last night.
Yes. Beat Unyoda.
Oh, wait a minute.
Jackson beat Unyoda.
Jackson beat Unyoda.
Yes.
We were talking about Adena, and we got talked about something else.
Unyoda and Greenfield face off in the tournament, whereas Adena sits back and waits on Westfall and Leesburg.
And that's going to be a good game, Westfall-Leesburg, I think.
It's played at Zane Trace.
Looking at some things, in the state, ranked, Adena's ranked, girls are ranked 105. That's among all schools. In the Division 2 only, or no, Division 3, they're Division 3.
Yes.
They're 19th in the state in Division 3.
Pretty fun to watch.
Miami Trace girls this year is 490 in the state among all schools, and they are 124th
overall
in Division 3. Division 3. Just a few years ago, they were 49th in the state, and then 143. I mean, in their division, 49th, 143, 106. Last year, 275. This year, 490. Next year, you're going to see that take a drop again because
they're going to 7 divisions next year.
We're only losing one senior, although she's a good senior. But we're only losing one, so we're getting a lot back, and then a lot of good girls coming into the program.
Yes.
We're 40 seconds away from the Star Spangled Banner here, and then we'll talk some more about this. Should be a good game. I started to say should be a good game tonight. No, well, this is not going to be a good game as far as Miami Trace is concerned. They're not playing their top senior tonight. She hurt her knee. Miss Stewart is not playing tonight.
No.
And that is Jessie Stewart. Jessie Stewart's not playing. She hurt her knee, and she's going to be tremendously missed tonight. And it was probably going to be a very spread-wide game anyway, but now it's even going to be worse without your top scorer, your top senior.
Well, you turn around Miami Trace, your bunch of freshmen and sophomores playing against Adena, which is 5 seniors led with some good juniors and a good freshman in Marley Halcomb.
Well, he'll probably go to his underclassmen quick, and she'll probably play her full bench quick. So we'll have a lot of new players playing tonight.
Yeah.
Did you hear what she did when she did this? I didn't either. Rick just said she hurt her knee. That's all he said.
Yeah, I thought she did it the other night with Leesburg, and they said no, she didn't practice the other day.
She might have twinged it, and then that practice may have flipped it on out.
Jesse's future plans, including attending Wilmington College to major in ag business.
She's going to go to Wilmington College, probably be on that team.
Ag business.
Ag business. That's what my son took. But he only lasted 1 year and got a job running a farm.
Yeah.
And then got on ODOT. So he's set.
He's good.
Miami Trace High School would like to wish best of luck to Jessie and all of her future endeavors.
So Jessie Stewart, the only senior going to attend Wilmington College. Ag business. Think she'll do a walk-on?
Oh, yeah. I mean, unless she just decides I don't want to do it anymore, you know what I'm saying?
Well, it depends on how bad.
I think she's got the talent to to play at Wilmington College, yes.
Well, you've already got one of the Trace graduate there, the Lovett young lady, Cassie Lovett, which is the freshman Gracie Lovett for Miami Trace's sister.
Wow. Here we go. lot of girls on that team.
Yeah.
Number 25, Sydney. Oh, that's a start. So that's the end of the start. Now for your starters. Number 4, Kiera Williams.
Kiera Williams, number 4, starting.
You got him, Joe?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Number 11, Cameron Sowers.
Number 11, Cameron Sowers.
Number 12, Marley Holcomb.
12, Harley Holcomb.
Marley,
sorry.
25, Sydney Leader.
25, Sydney Ader.
She'll be a.
30, Emma Garrison.
And 30, Emma Garrison. Go ahead.
She will be a woman. She just signed with Wilmington College herself to play ball with girls. Emma did.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Number 4, Allison Reeves.
Who's your non-starter for Trace?
Number 5, Bella Shaw. Number 11, Callie Kirkpatrick. Number 15, Katie Pott. Number 21, Riley Ferguson. Number 32, Riley Vincent. Number 33, Soraya Lopez.
Riley had a crowd behind us.
Yes.
Now for our starters. Number 2, Ellie Robinette.
Ellie Robinette starting.
Number 3, Gracie Lovett.
Number 3, Gracie Lovett, who will bring the ball up the floor.
Number 24, Lauren Guest.
Number 24, Lauren Guess.
Number
Zoe.
35, Zoe Grooms.
Number 35, Zoe Grooms.
And number 10, Jesse Stewart.
And number 10, Jesse Stewart will be starting for the tip and then be taken out of the game. Yeah, we wondered if something like that would happen, and I don't know if she's going to stand in the circle or just stand on the outside.
I don't know. Usually they just stand and she'll stand by the bucket and tip it to her and tip it in, and then they'll call timeout, take her out.
Well, she's up this side of the court, so I'm wondering if that's going to happen or just tip it down.
I think the one ref you was talking to earlier, Joe, talked to the coaches.
Oh, she just grabbed it and stopped. So they tipped the ball to Jessie Stewart. She grabbed it, held it, handed it to the referee, and understandably is very emotional at this time. So now who came in for her?
Riley Vincent.
That's who I thought it would be.
Let me see that.
What'd he say?
2-3.
Oh, it's our ball? Well, since it's going to be lip-sided, I don't think they have any problem with letting them take the ball here. And we got coming up the court.
Got Lovett over to Guess.
Yes, into, I got to get used to these
Vincent.
names again. Grooms into Vincent.
Back to Robinette.
Robinette into Grooms, back into Riley, and puts it in. I thought they'd shove right back into my memory, and they didn't.
Just remember the shoes.
Yeah, just
It's
remember
the shoes.
the
Yeah.
shoes.
It's a new era. It's the
Oh,
shoes.
yeah, Robinette has pink. All right. They're throwing the ball around the top of the key
Williams.
into Holcomb right now. Holcomb driving, going down the lane, flips out to the corner to, I can't see
Garrison.
the number. Garrison. Shoots a three from the wing and off the rim, and rebound
Guess.
to Guess. Here comes Lovett. Gives it to Grooms. Back into Riley. Vincent back into Grooms to the corner.
Robinette spots up.
Robinette, off the backboard, but did not go in off the rim. And here comes
Williams. Some Halcomb.
back out to the top of the key. Shot from the top, off the front of the rim.
Rebound. You got a rebound by Williams, Joe.
Rebound. Williams, ball goes up. We got a foul. And
Vincent.
Kara Williams was shooting and got fouled.
I think it was Vincent.
I was trying to see who number 5 was. I don't have 15 in the game, but there was a 5 right here.
Yes, that's 25.
Oh, it's 25. Okay.
That's
Her hair is
Ader.
down over her number. I couldn't see her number.
Sorry, put your hair up, Joe. Having a hard time seeing.
I go down to 5, go up to 15, and didn't drop down far
Can we
enough.
get an official's timeout and have her pin it
Yes.
up for you, Joe?
Clean it up. Come on, let me see these numbers.
It's Ader. That's Williams shooting. Rebound, Garrison.
Garrison gets it, throws it out to the corner.
That's Williams.
Williams has the ball dribbling toward the top of the key. Gives the foul line
Halcomb.
to Halcomb over on the wing. Left wing comes to the foul line. Starts to shoot, passes it off.
It's Williams.
Williams takes a long air ball. Oh, saved it, but still goes out of bounds. It's going to be Trace ball.
Ader tips it out, and it goes away.
You seen this team play before?
I think I know where they're from.
Huh?
I think I know where they're from.
Really?
I think I just left here and watched them get on the bus.
Oh, my gosh.
Into Vincent, cuts the
And
middle.
Goes up and puts it in. Good job, Vincent. And here they come.
That's Williams.
Williams has the ball. Pass it out to the corner.
Ader.
Ader passes it to
Garrison for the boom.
And she shoots a short shot. Up over the back of Trace and up over Levitt. Levitt's got a jump ball, and the ball's going to stay with the Lady Warriors.
Marley, that's the Holcomb girl. She's a freshman.
Go ahead. You got the numbers on this team better than I do. Go ahead.
That's Ader. Makes a spin move on Guess. Looks to kick back. One more to Williams.
And
For the
shoots it.
3-ball.
Good ball. They did a good job of rotating that around until they finally got an open shot. Didn't rush it. Got the shot off.
Got it.
Lovett being pressed.
1-2-2.
Oh, throws it over to Grooms and it goes off her hands. She was not prepared for the speed of the ball.
No, that
I
was
think they
quick.
thought she was still going down the floor.
Moving up the floor.
And she had stopped to a dead stop.
Got 11. Sowers.
Sowers goes up, puts the basket in. Here comes Lovett. They are still showing a full court press.
And they will press the whole game.
Give it to Robinette. The ball gets knocked away.
Tipped
They're going to
away.
stay with them. Good call, Tim. Tim Carr's the official handing the ball in. Used to do NCAA basketball, Division I. And goes up to Lovett and puts it in. Throws it in. She drives the lane. And here they come back.
See you sitting over there.
Williams has the ball at the top of the key.
I'll get you names. You just call them out.
All right.
Got Ader.
Ader has the ball. She's at the left wing, goes down, puts it inside.
Garrison.
Garrison does a spin move and puts it in. Good job by Garrison.
Future Quaker.
Emma Garrison going to be a Wilmington Quaker. Oh, the ball gets away. They were pressing. Lovett goes up and fouls her. Who is she fouled there?
Williams.
Williams. I couldn't see the number. And she was bent over. She didn't look as tall as she is now. 5'9". They have a 5'9", a 5'10".
Well, the coach's
This
daughter
girl-
is pretty daggone tall. She's a 6-footer, 15.
Oh my God, 15. She puts the first one in.
And she's coming in now, her and the Smith.
Oh, that's one we talked about earlier. She is 6 foot tall.
Corinne Day and J.C. Smith.
We might be doing some Quaker sports here in the near
Good.
And the second one's good.
Second one's good by Williams. All right, presses on, trying to get it in.
It's a
Finally
1-2-2 trap.
Gets it into Lovett.
Oh,
She
they
gets
don't-
by her girl. She's going up the court. Leads Riley, who puts it up and in. Good job.
Trace is hanging around. Pretty
I
good
tell you
job.
what, they're going to have to attack the basket quick if they want to stay in.
That's Ader.
Ader puts it in, does a little spin move again. They do a good job of that spin move, getting open. Look one way, spin the other. Lovett does a good job of bringing the ball up the court.
Being guarded by Smith.
Hangs out to the Grooms on the left wing. Grooms shoots it over to Robinette. Robinette gives it to Riley. Ball knocked away. Going to be scooped up by Williams. Here they come down. And she goes down, no call for traveling, and puts it in by Grooms.
Garrison.
Or Garrison, you're right.
For a deuce.
Grooms is the one knocked away. All right, Grooms has the ball now as they throw it in. She's bringing it up because they're not double pressing her.
Well, they're gonna pressure.
Oh, she when you
Love
pick up
it.
the ball, you're going to be trouble. So yeah, they're pressing Lovett, but just one person on her right now. Riley has the ball. Dribbles left, throws it back out to Lovett. Throws it inside.
Good move.
Puts it up by Guess. And
Tapped away by Guess.
And Guess jumps up over them, knocks it away. Incoming is Kirkpatrick coming in for Grooms. I think that's what they're going to have to do. They're going to just run girls till they're tired and keep throwing somebody else in for them. 8:13 as we're 2:50 to go in the first quarter.
Garrison
has it driving, goes up with the ball, overshoots.
Rebound.
Gets her own rebound. Tries to get it out. Passing the ball around the top of the key down to Williams. Oh, there was a little travel there, I think.
Don't argue with the ref, right, JoJo?
Well, he may have thought the ball got knocked loose when she ran into the body, popped up and grabbed it again. Therefore, it's a new possession.
New steps?
Yeah,
okay.
new possession. Boy, she's close to that double back line.
Now they're gonna.
Oh, left hand, but put it up short. Guess with the rebound, puts it up short, and she gets fouled on the rebound. It's going to be out of bounds.
I think it was off Garrison. Foul on Garrison.
Yep, Garrison gets the foul, but we're taking it out of bounds. It was on the rebound. No, on the rebound. They had girls back because they thought it was going to be a foul shooting. And
it was on the rebound. It could have been over the back, but.
Goes up a guess and missed. No, that was Kirkpatrick. Now Kirkpatrick, 32, Riley.
Vincent.
And here they come. It's Williams bringing the ball down the floor, being guessed guarding and put in by Emma. Emma Garrison.
This team, Joe, I've watched them practice. They've got 2 or 3 guys that practice with them that are assistant coaches, practice against them.
Right.
And it's a lot of one pass at half court to a layup.
Wow.
They fast break better than most high school boys teams.
Well, I know a lot of girls teams that used to practice against the boys. And, some of them even beat boys teams.
Well, if you look at any college out there now, majority of them, the girls programs, have a squad of boys that are not ball players practicing against them.
Oh, wow. I've seen a lot of high schools do that.
We went down
to
to
good girls teams. You practice, and sometimes they'll practice the freshmen. Sometimes they'll practice the reserves.
We went down to Chapel Hill last year in June, and the North Carolina girls was played against by a boys rec team. So they said it's physical and makes them stronger.
Yep.
Who?
There's a Wilmington girl. Yeah,
that's Chatty,
and
that's the Wilmington coach. Cassidy is number 3, Gracie's sister. Number 3 sister is over in the black, sitting beside Mr. Cumberland. And I think it's actually the girls' head coach over there with them.
Is she sitting
in the green?
I was going to say, is she sitting in the green?
Yes.
Excuse me. Ball thrown in. I was taking a drink as that ball got thrown in. I couldn't talk. All right.
Dead ball.
The dead ball gets knocked out and Wilmington gets the ball. I don't know if they call jump ball.
You mean Trace?
We're talking about Wilmington. Trace. We started talking about Wilmington College. And here they come.
Cassidy got
Grooms.
pushed. They're really on her.
Gets it off to Lovett. Oh, she got fouled.
Across the body. Kylie got her. Kira. Miss Lovett's going to need a nice bath when she's done. They're going to work. They're going to do everything. Send the kitchen sink at her.
At Lovett?
Yes.
Yeah. See, that's why they're a lot of times they're throwing it into having her clear that out and then throwing it into somebody else.
Takes the trap away. Block.
They'll get a block.
That's Ader.
Ader takes the block on Robinette. They'll be throwing it back in. Robinette's going to throw it in. See if they do the same as last time. Give the ball to Grooms, and then Grooms back to Robinette.
Back to Robinette. Yeah, they're going to send everything at Miss Lovett.
Okay, Lovett's got it in the backcourt, coming across the timeline.
She's guarded by J.C. Smith.
Dribbles over to the corner to Lauren Guess. Gives it back to, Robinette, but it's knocked away, and it's going to go out of bounds. Williams is quick. And
She's for a girl, she's long-armed and quick.
yes. She was behind her, so she thought she had her blocked out, and just as soon as that pass came soft, she went around, knocked it loose, and then went after it. Okay, Williams, we got it into Lovett. It came into Kirkpatrick. Now Lovett has it.
Ooh.
Oh, a little. Ooh, yeah, keep it going. Ooh.
She about drug it, but she didn't. Good composure.
But it's hard to pick. You pick that ball up. Okay, Williams again with those long arms takes another pass. Throws it over.
Today, back out to Garrison for the boom boom.
And it's up and out. Guess gets the rebound, gives it to Lovett, clears out.
Corner.
She was getting double teamed. They pulled off of that. Throws it down the Grooms on the baseline. Throws it to the other side to Robinette. Gets it up on the wing, and no good. And here comes Williams with the ball. Williams is one of them I've got down pat.
Yeah.
Williams and Grooms now.
To Ader into Day.
Day got it. Back out.
Smith
shoots a long three, no good. And Lovett gets the back.
Whoop.
Here comes Lovett bringing the ball up forward behind the back pass and gets fouled.
Smith?
Yeah. There were 3 girls around her, but I thought Smith's the one that got the foul. She was the closest one.
So you have Reeves entered for Grooms.
Reeves is the ball handler for the reserves team.
Yes.
She's the Lovett of the reserve team.
Is she? I didn't get to see the JV game.
Yeah. Comes around. Lovett has the ball. Turning, does a little hook shot up off the rim. Almost went in. And here they come quickly down the floor. Halcomb tried to throw a desperate three, no good. 8-17 at the half. And realistically, that's close. Did I say first half again? First quarter, at the end of the quarter. First.
First of the second, first
quarter of the
first half.
First quarter of the first half is over. 8-17.
All right, Bug.
Now you know these girls better than I know my.
No, I'll do the third one. Me and you. You and Joe do this one, and me and Joe will finish up.
Don't be a putz. Do it with Joe.
No, he screams.
You scream?
You scream.
Oh.
You are pretty loud, boss.
Sorry about that. Turn me down a little bit. Where am I at? Is this me?
I think you just get carried away with it, Joe. You just get louder as
I do. I'm a emphatic.
Guy.
I'm an emphatic guy.
Well, why don't you go and start it?
All right. How's this sound? Does this sound a little better?
Yeah.
I turned it down a little bit. Rick had me way up anyway. I should never been up that high. Rick should never have me up that high. We're ready. You ready?
Who is that gentleman?
I can't think of his name.
All right, here you go.
Here we go. Coming up the court. You want to do the play-by-play on this end?
Talk to him.
I forget her name.
Okay, I thought you knew names.
Garrison has the ball.
And throws it in. Throws it into number 13, Caroline Cochran, and she puts it in.
Ella Robinette has the ball. Passes it to
Yeah, you get the names, and now I know.
back to Robinette. She's getting guarded by Marley.
Oh, throws it out, throws it over top of
Marley
Lubbock.
Holcomb taking the ball out. She's going to pass it into Smith.
Garrison, Sowers, and Corcoran.
Pass to Garrison. Screen by Corcoran. And
basket by Sowers.
I don't know all of them.
And Levitt's bringing the ball up the court, left side, all the way with her left hand. Stops and slowly dribbles to the top of the key. Throws it inside to Riley, and Riley gets it in. I think it's at least her 6th point of the night. 8th point.
Smith bringing the ball up. Pass to Garrison, to Marley. Then back to Garrison. And then to Sowers. And then to Marley, and then back to Smith. And then back to Sowers. Marley has the ball, going in, spin move, and back to the shot, but rebounded back by the Lady Warriors. Made by a shot by Sowers.
Good shot by Sowers. He throws it into Robinette. Robinette has the ball, not quite to midcourt, hands the ball off to Lovett. Lovett brings it across the timeline and then sets up the play. Drives to the right side, brings it back, gives the left wing, throws it into.
Jump ball.
And we get a jump ball, throws it into Kirkpatrick, and we got a jump ball. We have, coming back in the game,
Grooms going in
and
for
Ferguson.
Kirkpatrick and
Robinette.
Ferguson going in for Robinette.
Oh, bad throw coming
Sowers
in,
has the
picked
ball,
off.
going up for the shot. He makes it.
All right, 25-10, 5:40 to go in the second quarter. Ooh, she had a girl coming up on her quickly, but gets rid of it.
Sydney Ader guarding.
Robinette,
Not
Lovett.
Robinette, Lovett.
Sorry. Rick's over here pestering me, and it bothered me.
Sowers has the
Wow,
ball, bringing
Lovett.
it up, passes it to Williams.
Williams is a
Back
good
to Sowers.
all-around ball player. She's one of the best
Then
I've
to
seen
Marley
this year.
Holcomb.
I mean,
And then
she's
to
got height,
Ader.
she's got arms, she keeps control of the ball, she can shoot.
And then back to Marley. And then back to Williams. Back to Marley to go to the spin move and pass it back
Ball
out
knocked
to one of our
loose.
players. And then, what's her name? Caroline went up for the shot.
When I hear
and
Marley,
makes
I
it.
think of the Christmas story, you know. I'm thinking of singing Ghost going down the Ghost
Lovett
of
bringing
Christmas
the ball
Past.
up,
Wow, Lovett and Bob Marley.
Yeah,
guarded by Sydney Ader.
Bob Marley and Lyle Lovett playing in this game. All right, we got Lovett throwing over to the corner. Shot up. Oh, looked like a good shot by Reeves. And they get the rebound and
Williams bringing the ball up.
Oh,
See that push?
Sydney Ader up for a three.
no good.
Makes it, doesn't make it. And tipped by the Lady Warriors.
Yeah, one of the
You see that push?
Trace players reached for that ball, and I didn't know if the players were, the refs were going to say she touched it. They did not.
Strongsy's on it.
Ferguson taking the ball out. Pass to Lovett. Lovett bringing the ball down with her left hand. And then spin move to make a
Oh,
shot.
nice basket. Of course, she's left-handed, so it helps that she comes to the left side. I think she does
Williams
better when
bringing
she
the
comes to
ball
this
up.
side. Oh, into Sowers.
Sees Sowers, and she makes the shot.
Lovett is starting to look tired to me on the court a little bit.
She's going to need an ice bath.
See, like that pass right there was not truly strong. There's Robinette with the ball.
That's Guess, not
Oh,
Robinette.
Guess. Sorry, I told you when I look at the girl and not the number, I get those two mixed up.
Robinette's about 4 inches shorter.
Well, I'm not looking at height. I'm just looking at dark hair and thin body.
Tipped by the Lady Warriors.
Look at the shoes.
Ferguson taking the
I don't
ball
look
out.
at the shoes. Who's taking the ball out?
Ferguson.
Ferguson.
Pass to Vincent. Sydney
Got-
Ader with the foul.
A little
Her
reachy there.
her second, team's first of the quarter.
Watch Lovett without the ball. She's like taking that deep breath. So, you know, she's resting, but when she doesn't have the ball, she's not resting when she does. But you can see it's. Robinette has it, driving to the right side, getting double teamed, throws it out to Grooms, and they
Grooms
take it
gets a
away.
hit by Marley. Marley up for the shot and fouled by Grooms, but doesn't make the shot. She's going to go to the free throw line. No.
And
Good.
the ghost of Christmas past makes a free throw.
Robinette going in for Grooms.
Shot up and in. Nice rollback on that foul shot. Did you see that? She went up, that nice rollback. Love to see that. Oh, ball gets tipped away. I tell you what, Williams' arms get to a ball you don't think she can get to. I mean, it's unbelievable. Robinette throwing the ball in. And ball gets whacked back out. 12:31, 2:57 to go. Oh,
They're double
Lovett thought she
teaming
got
her.
fouled. They just double teamed her and took the ball away. Throws the ball into Sowers, who puts it up but is fouled by Ferguson. I can go at times. I'm warning a little bit. Reeves coming
Marley
back
up
in.
and
I wonder if she's going to
not
give.
good for her first shot.
Yep, that's what I thought they took. Bring
Reeves
in
going
Reeves.
in for Lovett.
Lovett needs a break.
Marley up with her second shot and makes
That's
it.
12:32, 20-point game. 2:40 to go to halftime. Robinette has the ball at the top of the key. She's taken over that spot for Lovett. Throws it inside for Guest, but overthrows her. Nice look, but if she'd have lobbed it a little more instead of throwing it hard, she'd have had time to judge it and get to it. All right, we got Sowers throwing the ball in to Williams, bringing the ball up the court.
Williams pass to Day, and then back to Smith, then Smith to Sowers, and then Sowers to Day. Day setting a screen for Williams, and then she passes off to who? Smith.
Threw the ball over here to the corner, missed the girl she threw it to, but luckily went right over to one of the other players. If the girl guarding her was playing off ball a little more, she'd have stole that ball.
Up for a three from Day, and doesn't make it. Up for a
Robinette
three
with a
from
three.
Robinette, and doesn't make it.
Smith.
Rebounded by Smith.
Ball court 2-on-2, and puts
Garrison
it in.
with the shot. Robinette bringing the ball up.
She can handle the ball too, which is a good reason she's taken over that spot. Throws it in
To Vincent.
and gets, nope, going to call a foul on the floor. Now see if she'd have lobbed the ball the other time like she did that time, that would have worked.
Grooms going in for Ferguson.
He's ready to make that call.
And Kirkpatrick going in for Guess. And Ava Farrell
Robinette throwing it in.
went in for
Ferguson. Ferguson has it closely guarded. And Riley was closely guarded and fouled by
Day.
Day.
Who'd Ava Farrell go in for?
Who?
Ava. Number 3.
Ava Farrell?
Yeah, who'd she go in for?
I don't know. Somebody that came out.
Oh, yeah, Smith.
Throws it into Riley. Riley's taking the ball, throws it out to the corner to Grooms. Grooms is looking around, lobs it in to
Vincent.
and she grabs the rebound. Vincent does, gets it to Robinette, who gets it taken away by Williams, who throws it over back to Salyers, and back and forth, and finally in by, who was that in by?
Garrison.
Robinette, banks it, no good, hits the rim. And here they come up the floor, throwing
Pass to Sowers.
And Sowers
And out on.
has it knocked away, but hits her own knee and goes out of bounds. And full court press, which they've been doing the whole game. Robinette has the ball. Throws it to the corner. Up, off the rim.
And no good with the three.
By Kirkpatrick. They have the rebound coming down. Williams at the top of the key. Emma has it. Garrison to Williams.
For a three.
Oh, in and
no
out.
Good.
And the time runs out. Halftime, 12-36. 24-point game at this point. What do you think about the game right now?
It's not very good for Trace right now.
And, and you wonder how much a difference if their senior was playing. Let's say give them 18 points to 20. Now we're a 16-point game. It's 16-point game's more valuable. It's you're more into the game. So yeah, big difference not having Stewart in the game. All right, well, what are we getting ready to throw some basketballs up into the stands? Yeah, throw one over here. I got grandkids.
I think they're signed by the basketball girls.
Hey, Bruce, can I get one of them? Can I get one of them before they get rid of all of them? Stand up, that one that comes right over your head. Oh, is he sponsor basketball?
Come on, Mike. Throw one this way, Mike.
They're sponsor basketballs.
Sponsor basketballs.
They got their sponsor's name on them. But
Signed by the team. It's one of those little mini balls.
yeah, but it's got the sponsors' names on it, or it goes to So
Signed by the kids too.
are they giving them to certain people? Those people standing? I thought you were going to throw them in the stands.
Now they're signed by the kiddos for the sponsor.
Does that say track?
Trace.
Trace. Oh, duh. Well, I couldn't see it around the side there,
Can you move your hair so the joke?
Yeah, could you move your hair a little bit? I can't see with these girls' long hair. Just Stuart. This is Stuart.
Yeah, that's the Stewart family.
Now for our championship club, Alliance Ag,
Hey, can I have one?
Poppy's Place.
There you go.
BT Directional Drilling LLC. Cottrell Seed Solutions.
There's a neat little wall. Wonder what they got with that.
Bowling Dorn Insurance. Trusty Insurance, sponsored by Bob Hazelwood.
It's my money.
You Dorn?
No, trust it.
Vermeer. SVG Motors. Fayette Eye Care. Trends.
SVE Motors.
SVG.
SVG Motors. Yeah.
Used to be Gushweiler.
Yeah.
Does it say track on there?
Trace. Father.
Quality Collision Repair.
Getting on Joe.
Bryant Ag Enterprises. Barker's Tire. DB Yummers.
Where's Trevor?
Well, I thought she was a track runner,
She does do track.
See? And it's basketball season, so she's wearing her track shirt.
It's actually kind of track season and basketball season.
Now, tracks, you're doing an open gym right now for track, loosening up.
GL Pet. Once again, the Lady Panther basketball team, with would like to extend their appreciation
That it?
to all of our
They can have my money.
sponsors for this year.
Marty likes some pizza.
What's that?
That Hunt Brothers. Every time we go by a gas station, Hunt Brothers, we gotta stop.
Do I get my picture taken?
Thank the Lord. I was like, I've left my phone somewhere.
No.
You should turn your thing down a little bit more.
It was exciting, honey.
I know he gets excited, but it hurts my eardrums.
What? I wonder where they got them at. Mr. Bear, where'd they get those at? Where'd they get those nuts?
I have not a clue. Whenever the girls' team.
Oh, did they?
They can do it online sometime.
I like them.
It's where when we went to the OHSAA clinic,
Oh, they had them?
they had a little thing,
Oh.
and she went and she saw
Who did?
The lady there.
Oh, Coach.
Coach.
But you go online, tell them what you want, printed, what colors, they'll do it, ship them to you. Used to be you had to go to a sports place. You don't have to anymore. You can do it straight online.
Did you know that the guard for Courthouse does FFA?
For
Her dad does soccer. Kaylee?
Kayla or Kaylee? I don't know what her name is. Forget.
Yeah, she does track. Or does
FFA.
FFA.
The only reason I'm not going to the thing is because you have to have 2 practices in, and I won't be able to make it to them. And it's the 17th.
We're not 7 days, only got like,
I know it's the 17th and the dance day.
it's in the morning though.
Yeah, but
Back by
you
2
come back at 2 to 3.
Cheeseburgers?
Cheeseburgers.
You want one for a cheeseburger?
I could take off.
Go.
I could take it off of a Panther burger and a pizza.
I asked you if you wanted a Panther burger, and you said no.
Hunt Brothers pizza.
Oh, Hunt
Tell
Brothers.
them what I told you.
What's that?
If you don't went around there, it says paperwork from
That he gave it to you? I didn't know that. I just spent $12.
The first time I was in line, the guy that was sitting here
Yeah.
grabbed me and took me around.
Well, the other gentleman,
Then the real old lady that's in there,
yeah.
she's, as soon as I walk up, she'll go, she looks at one of the other girls, give him what he needs. And I asked her today, I got a drink, she goes, that all? I mean, I could have got
Well,
that pop and,
The guys doing WSR or WCHO down there did the same thing. Oh,
you look tired.
It is Thursday. End of a long week.
so Mr. Bernard, are you doing? You and Hammond do AD together?
No. I am merely the assistant. I do as little as possible.
Yeah, they tried to talk me into putting in for Phipps's job. I said you couldn't pay me enough being AD.
No.
You
that
never
is-
see your family.
No. And that is a thankless, bad job.
Oh,
A lot of
yeah.
late nights.
Whole lot of them.
Oh, yeah.
It's about like coaching.
Yeah.
You never get your money back for what you do.
No. Barely break even.
Yeah. Okay.
Used to do basketball around here,
Which one?
the middle.
Oh, did he?
And we
Okay, so you know,
did
Saturday,
things together, even at Wilmington College.
Yeah.
And then he went on and started doing NCAA and got into the NCAA Division I.
Yeah.
Purdue High State girls basketball. And then he got back out of that and started doing high school, then went back and was doing college on Sunday.
There's a ref down in Chillicothe area that does basketball, football, pro football. You know what I'm talking about?
I heard the name, I'm like, yeah.
He's lost a lot of hair, got his head shaved down low, but he does NFL, NCAA, he does high school basketball, he does high school football. That's his only job. He quit his other job.
To do that much,
Yeah.
Him was the park ranger out of
I think the 20. That week.
Oh, was he?
I think yes, we'll know that also.
Well, the way it is now with no refs, you could make a full-time job out of it doing volleyball, basketball, and baseball.
He took my class to become a volleyball.
We'll know that. We will know that Sunday as well.
And
We'll know
I
that.
talked to him a little while ago. He's now back into high school basketball, and he's probably going to get back into volleyball.
Volleyball don't look like you'd have to be too active to do it.
You don't have to be very active.
Stand there on the deck or stand on the other side.
In the sideline, you walk from here to here.
Yeah.
To here, that's it.
So, Harley, who we got? Starters coming back for Trace.
It's all no, can't be all the starters.
They're up there on the board, the starters. 2, 4, 11, 32, 35. Who's number 2 for Trace?
Ellie Robinette,
Number 4.
Allison Reeves,
Number 11.
Kirkpatrick,
32.
Vincent, and Grims are going to start off for the third quarter.
For Miami Trace. What about Adena?
For Adena, Ava Farrell. Oh, no, Dad.
They've changed them on us?
Changed them on us.
No, they haven't. Kara Williams out there.
Ava's not out there.
Okay, so we've got
We've
Holcomb,
got Williams, Ader, Holcomb, Sowers, and Garrison.
Okay. So you want to take over the girls for Adena and I got the Trace or what?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. Let's go. It's your ball. What we got?
We have Williams bringing the ball up. She passes it to Garrison. Garrison passes to Holcomb. Holcomb passes it to Williams. Williams passes it to Garrison for a 3, and she makes it.
Money ball.
She was guarded by Vincent.
All right, we got Lovett bringing it up. She's being pressured by Ader. Grooms to Vincent. Vincent makes a spin move back.
Garrison gets stole by Garrison. Garrison up with a layup.
What hand was that? Did she use her left hand?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Why?
That looked pretty good. You got Miss Lovett bringing it up. Chasing Sowers, penetrates the middle, tries to get a kick. Knocked off of Marley Holcomb's hands. Miami Trace ball underneath their bucket. So Lovett taking it out into Guess.
It was Robinette.
Oh, I forgot. Guess making a spin move, looks to Vincent. Tipped by Holcomb out of bounds, stays with Miami Trace. So we got Robinette taking it out again. Got a 4-low situation for Trace. Ball lobbed into Guess. She's looking off of Vincent. Spin move, Guess. Turn.
Tipped off of Garrison when she went up for the shot.
Now it's going to stay here. Went off for Marley. So Robinette again. Trace running that 4-low set. Trying to lob it into Guess. Off the post. Guarded tough by Garrison. Rebound. What you got, Harley?
Garrison bringing the ball up. She passes it to Williams.
What we got going on?
Williams passes to Holcomb. She's guarded by Lovett.
2 freshmen.
Williams passes to Garrison. Garrison for a 3. She does not make it.
No. She tried to get it tipped. Vincent blocked her out. Lovett's got it, bringing it up. She's looking for Robinette. Got it to Robinette, guarded by Williams. Turned up. Good box out by Garrison.
Williams bringing the ball up.
Talk to me. What's she doing?
She does not pass it, and she goes up for the shot, and she gets fouled by,
I think it was 40. Who was it? Oh, Miss Grooms.
Wims. Gwims.
Zoe Grooms.
Gwims.
Zoe Grooms. So what you got?
Williams up with her first shot, and she does not make it. Reeves going in for Robinette.
Thank you, I missed it.
Williams going up with her second shot,
Gracie's like, what can you do
and she
but
does
smile?
not make it still.
Yes, got it to Grooms. Robinette was just over here talking to coaches and just smiling. What else can you do? When you're getting beat by 29, there's nothing you can do but smile. Grooms looking for the back door. Robinette goes to the hole, guarded by Souter. Tipped over to Guess.
Ooh, her form.
Long with Garrison ball. She looking to get up the floor. Kick to Marley. Marley's not got hot yet. Sauer spins, looking for Williams back door. Here comes Marley. I bet
Marley
this
up
is
with
a
the three,
knockdown.
and she makes it.
Ooh. That's the one
You
harder.
took my job.
Well, you was slipping. I thought you was sleeping. I had to check. Miss Levitt's tired, sis.
Yep.
She's gradually bringing it up. They're just sending the kitchen sink at her. Handoff to Reeves. Trying to squirrel through there. Steal by Williams. There you go. It's your good show.
Williams bringing the ball up, passes to Sowers. And then Sauer passes to Garrison for a three, and she makes it. That is her 15th point of tonight.
That's her third three. Miss Kirkpatrick coming in with, I think it's
Ferguson.
Ferguson. Good move by up rebound.
Good rebound.
Vincent picks up Lovett's miss to put it in. Your ball.
Williams bringing the ball up. She passes it to Sowers with the bounce pass. Sowers passes it to Garrison. Garrison passes it to Williams, and then she passes it to Sowers, and she got fouled.
By who fouled her? Zoe.
Zoe Grooms.
You got 2 subs for Adena, 2 subs for Trace coming in.
J.C. Smith and
Day
Day.
and Kirkpatrick and Ferguson coming in for Miami Trace. So Zoe comes out. Vincent comes out, replaced by Kirkpatrick and Ferguson. Who was your subs replaced for?
Day went in for Marley, and J.C. Smith is going in for Sowers when she gets up for the shot. Her shot was made.
That's all you can do, Gracie. Just smile and play ball. Atta girl. Gracie taking it to the hole, spins, comes back out, looks out to Kirkpatrick, trying to get a cutter back door. Nobody's wanting to move. Reeves has got it. Guess has got her sealed.
It's too late.
Now she got it to her. She tried. Oh, they're going to call. Oh. Strozzi called a travel. I thought he was going to call the push. Being up 34, I thought we'd get a strike call.
Williams bringing the ball up. She's guarded by Lovett. She passes to Garrison. Garrison passes to Ader, and then she passes it back to Garrison, and then Garrison passes to Smith. And tried to pass it to Day, but she didn't get it.
Lovett's on the run. She's looking for cutters, going to the hole. Loses the handoff. They're going to give it to Trace. That could have went either way. But with the point difference, if I'm a ref, I'm gonna give him a little bit of a break.
Yep.
Right, Joe? Ball tipped in, tipped away from Guess. Remember Trace ball on the sideline. Ferguson gets the ball into Lovett.
Guarded by J.C. Smith.
Trying to look for Reeves off the cut. Waited on the screen and pulled it back. Ferguson goes behind, up, and
No good.
no good. Rebound Kirkpatrick.
Kirkpatrick, and no good for that shot either.
Garrison gets the ball and throws it off Lovett's leg.
Kirkpatrick's leg.
Yesterday.
Kirkpatrick's leg.
Oh, was it? So Miss
Williams bringing the ball up.
Jessie hurt her leg yesterday in practice. They said her knee.
She passes to Garrison. Garrison for a three. Garrison makes the three.
That's number 4.
4.
They're saying that Stewart's probably done for the rest of the year. Oh, I'm sorry. Lovett's got it, looking for inside for Guess. Backside to Kirkpatrick, shot up, no good. Rebound, Lovett, up and in, and
Fouled by
I think it was
Williams.
No, that wasn't Lovett. That was, who got fouled? Reeves? Reeves got fouled. For
Yeah,
that
Reeves.
good old-fashioned three-point.
Ooh. Fouled by Ader, not
on Ader.
Williams.
Hey, you can take him with you. Old-fashioned three by Reeves, up and good. Well, with the clock running, Harley, they're up 36, so the clock's going to run.
Garrison bringing the ball up. She's going to pressure so she can shoot for an end, but she does not make it.
She's up with 18, but I'm assuming she's probably done.
Yep.
Okay. So you're going to go over and talk to Coach?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know where Chatty went. Mr. Cumberland left. He was here with Wilmington College Coach. I didn't say that. I said we're going to start the fourth quarter.
Hey, I'm back for the second quarter of the second half.
I don't have no money. I'll get
Hey, tell him you're with.
Tell him. I'm here with us. Hey. give us two
And you
burgers.
were on here. Tell her I said so.
Hey.
Yeah, we know some of the referees out here. We're picking on them. I told one of them
Let
that.
him out, dude. Huh? No. What'd you tell Strasball?
I said, I told him you're talking about him.
Straws it. I've said nothing but good things. You got to watch this one. Hey, Strasy, you got to watch this one. Hey, he thinks he's doing football.
All right, here we go. Ball's into Lovett. One thing I got to watch, I tend to overtalk when they're watching it, so we don't have to tell them every player's got the ball. We overtalk the game.
Well, you're not going to be able to do it in baseball.
Yeah, different. Oh, nice put in by Grooms. But, I don't have to tell you pass to pass to pass, just basically where it's at, what's going.
I'm sorry, I finally got her to talk, though.
I know. Oh, I'd let her do everything she could. Sowers got the ball taken away from her.
Reeves.
Robinette has it. Into Grooms, into Riley. Riley puts it up. Riley Vincent. I always call her Riley. I don't know. I think Riley's.
I got to see who Adena's got in here now. We've got Sowers, Ava Farrell, Adrian. I'll mess up her name.
Yeah, I'm not even going to try it. Guarneri.
I'm not even trying, Joe.
Hey, I did. Adriana.
And then 21 is Olivia Farrell.
Oh, good defense by Riley Vincent. Tried to do a lob pass. She jumped up, knocked it away. Robinette started to shoot. Changes of mind, puts a little shot up and from the corner and no good.
Rebound by Avery Farrell, or Ava.
Hey, I tell you what, Trace has got a little press going on there. I don't know if it was intentional press or everybody, and they were putting a little pressure on them. I've always said that if a team presses you, press them back.
Yeah. So
and teams know that.
we got Farrell taking it out. She
almost stolen by Robinette.
Farrell, the 21 shot of rebound.
By Grooms. And here comes
Sowers, Gardner.
Oh, forget it. You don't come in.
Go ahead, you're fine.
Well, you said Sowers. I said Sowers when I started to say love it.
Corcoran outlets to Farrell. Ooh, back to Sowers. Huh?
They said there's cake out there.
Yeah. Just put it up there. Oh, push.
We got it. Push.
22. Mrs.
Well, I gotta have a charge.
You pronounce it, Joe.
Charged by, Guarneri.
Yeah. She was fouled by, I don't know who took the charge. Sowers bringing it up.
She was fouled by Levitt.
Shot up.
Short. Jump ball. That's his little
Corcoran.
fingers out.
Yep. So we got 21.
All right, we got
Sowers.
Levitt bringing the ball up the court. You sound like you're losing yours.
I'm getting them. I'm trying to pick them up.
You're losing your voice, though, Matt.
Oh, I've been
Got a little travel here.
doing this and coaching, JoJo. I don't have much of a voice the way it is.
You don't scream when you're coaching, do you?
Not a bad scream. Into Smith. Looking over for Corcoran. Smith keeps it herself.
That's one thing referees always
Out
liked
to
about
Howell.
you as coach. You didn't yell and scream at the referees.
Yeah. 22.
Smith has the ball.
Cornar.
Pass around the
Farrell.
to the
Back
right
the other
side.
Farrell.
And that's going to be Trace Ball, I believe.
That's what's throwing me off, JoJo. I got 2 Farrells on the floor.
2 Farrells. Can we do that?
3 and 21. Miss Gray, I can't pronounce her name. I'm sorry.
Oh,
G.
stolen by Grooms.
Miss G. I'll just call her Mrs. G. Farrell's guarding.
Guarnieri.
The other Farrell picks up the ball with Grooms.
Robinette.
Corcoran standing there
Grooms
trying to guard the
shoots.
post.
And swish. Nice shot by Grooms.
Zoe hit a bomber. Back to 27. The clock goes stopping again.
Smith has the ball. We're only 3 minutes to go in this game here.
Farrell. Corcoran. Coming up. Here comes Smith with the handoff. Huh? Hey, Smith makes a spin move. Looks to the block. Farrell to Mrs. G.
Miss G. She ain't married.
Miss G. Out to Smith. Miss Farrell. Now to Farrell. Miss G to
You
Smith.
could call her Adriana. That's her first name, like I do Riley.
Adriana. Miss Farrell making a spin move. Back
Yeah.
to the top of Smith. Ooh, coming from behind.
And Robinette gets the foul. She thought she was going to have the ball out here, and she took it in. And she,
Gracie turned her, and just she turns right into smack her in the
yeah.
arm.
If she'd have stayed the way she was, Robinette had to steal.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yep, putting in a lot of new faces out there.
I don't know who you got, Joe. Reeves. Yes. Kirkpatrick.
Ferguson, so I meant to say.
Steal by Lovett up.
And the left hand went on the left side. Nice shot.
All right, Farrell. Bringing it up, looking for a sister. Out to Miss G. Miss G for the bomb. Ooh, long ball rebounded by Smith. Into Corcoran. Miss G, quick pass. Ooh.
Oh, and tried to get it back to Gariana, but she overthrew her.
Yep. Did you go say hi to Coach?
Good job, Tim.
Yeah. They take enough harassment.
Throws it inside to Guess.
Yes.
Tries to go up, gets a foul.
Who we calling on? Miss Farrell.
Miss Farrell. Might as well say, got to say Ava or
Olivia.
you got to say which
Got to get
Farrell.
them right. I'm sorry. My bad, rookie.
Ooh, nice shot.
Miss
Put
Guess.
in by.
Yes.
I guess it is.
You guess it
I
is?
guess it is.
Oh.
Oh, doesn't get the roll that time. Need a little more arch on that ball.
Ava got it. Out to Smith. Looking at Corcoran, not looking. They're still wanting to push the ball. Miss G.
Miss G, Adriana.
She's looking up top to Corcoran.
Adriana
One
G.
more to Olivia. Ooh, long ball. You got Reeves to guess.
Yes.
And up and
In. Nice stop to put it in. Yeah, I was looking for her to go up for the layup. She stopped. Just 1 minute to go in this game. Ball's knocked loose.
Adriana's on the floor. She gets the ball out to Olivia. Goes to Smith. Back to Adriana. Up. She tries to step it. Not in
They
this one.
stop the clock now. 54 points. Underneath a minute, they stop the clock. I think
No,
maybe underneath a
under
minute.
36 points. Thought she was
Oh, under,
ref.
okay, it's under. I can't. I wasn't trying that. I didn't look at the score. I just noticed they stopped the clock.
Rebound by Guess. Ferguson. Oh, stolen back by Smith. Over to Miss G. Looking back for Smith. Going to
Well,
get
if
it
you get
10.
behind 35 points of basketball, you ain't coming back.
I think that's why that rule come into effect, Joe.
Now we get a foul. 28.5 seconds, 29 to 51. Yeah, the coach even said, "Why are we calling that little foul?" You know, it's like let the clock run out.
So Olivia takes it out. Gets
The biggest
into
question we have
Smith.
right now is, will Trace get to 30 points?
Yep.
Stolen
Oh God!
and put in.
Whoa,
Sorry about that.
that's okay.
And the answer to my question, yes, they got to 31 points. 10 seconds to go, down to 5.
Olivia to Miss G. No, they're just going to hold it.
3,
They're just going to hold it.
2,
Respect, no shot.
1, and there's the horn. Final score, 51-31, 20-point difference.
It was 37 at one time.
That's
they
right,
cut it down.
they did bring it back. Good job by Trace to at least keep it in there and bring it back. And good job by a very good basketball team of Adena.
I will let you hit the coaches and Miss Stewart. She's got it. Where's Jess?
I don't see her.
You want to get them? You want to get her now? Jeff.
Jessica.
Is she going back to the locker room or come straight here? Oh, she's going to come straight here.
I don't want her to walk the locker room and walk back.
That's it.
Can I sit, please? Sorry. It's kind of hurting. I popped my knee out of place, and I don't know if I tore anything yet. So,
Yeah, that's what I talked to someone up in the stands. I'll tell you who in a second.
I won't. Don't you put these on?
Yes.
Okay.
No, if you don't, when I ask you a question, you're not going to know what the heck I said. That's so you can hear me.
Okay.
Okay, and this is so they can hear you.
Okay.
All right. Congratulations on
Thank
a great
you.
season.
Thank you.
Sorry you missed this last
Yeah,
game.
it was a little rough.
You don't know me, but I know you. I'm Joe Davis. I played at East Clinton.
Did you ref?
I refed
Yes,
and I
I
played
remember
basketball.
you.
You
Yes.
remember me as a referee?
Yep.
Yes. Did a lot of games at East Clinton, and I've refereed the whole Southwest
I thought you
Ohio.
looked familiar when I was looking over
and,
here.
but I used to, I coached bowling at East Clinton.
Oh, okay.
And, but I also know this ugly guy up in the stands.
Oh, my dad?
No.
Grandpa?
Yeah, no, your brother.
Oh, yeah.
I know them too.
He's the worst.
I know them, but they're
He's
not
the worst
good.
of the
They're not
three.
ugly. He's. You know, I can't believe you said that about your dad and your brother. All right. Anyway, now it's about you. We got that done.
Okay.
Surmise your season this year at Trace.
It was pretty good. We started out slow. We started out with a couple tough games. Me being the only senior, and then there was only 3 juniors, and then one quit, and then one got hurt. So then there was only 1 junior, and then playing with sophomore and freshman, it was a rough start getting to know everyone and getting in the flow. But other than that, I love my teammates, and I probably couldn't wish for a better senior year.
And I tell you what, I did your first game of the season.
You did?
Then I went to South Carolina.
Oh, okay.
And I was in South Carolina for a month and came back mid-January. I saw your team, did
Yes.
again. I was astonished
Yeah.
how much
Yes.
your teammates
Yes.
improved. And by the end of the season, they were no longer
Yeah.
juniors
Yeah.
and
Yep.
sophomores. They were now juniors and seniors
Yep.
along beside you because they've added another year to it.
Yep.
It's unfortunate when the season started, you didn't have a couple seniors.
Yes.
If you had a couple
Yeah.
girls, your ability to begin the season, and then those girls improving the way they've improved, this would have been a whole different,
yeah.
whole different
Yep.
ballgame because they are good girls.
Yes.
And when you saw them improving at the end of the year, and especially throughout the year, not only about the basketball, it's like I was talking to your coach last week, they made a lot of mental mistakes.
Yes.
And that's because
They're so young.
young.
Yes.
And as the season got, they started making less.
Yep.
Talking to your brother, we said next year they will make less
Yes.
of those
They're
type of
used to
mistakes.
it.
And they'll be better ball players. So I see a better team
Yep.
coming the next 2 or 3 years.
Yep.
8th grade team coming in,
Yes.
supposed to be good.
Yes.
You only had like 8 girls on the side.
Yes.
So add in 3 or 4 freshmen on the team next year
Yep.
because you're going to need somebody
Yes.
to move in.
Yep.
You'll have, instead of having 8 girls, you should have 10 to 11 girls.
Yep.
And it's the next year's season is going to be good.
Yep. They'll be more comfortable and have more confidence
Right.
next year than what they came into this year.
What was your best game this year?
I'd say the courthouse game.
Okay, I missed that game.
Yes. We started out. I was ready to roll. I mean, the atmosphere was amazing. So I had 14 points in the first quarter, and that was our only 14. Then towards the second half, I kind of got slowed down. I was kind of winded.
It happened, yes.
I was getting face guarded. They were coming after me. But I will give credit to Lauren Guest. She made the game-winning shot. She tipped it back in, and that was probably one of the greatest things that ever happened, like my senior year.
Right.
So, yes.
And that's a good, yeah. And personally, I know the same
Yeah.
thing. I had many of the games I had high games on.
Yep.
It was always the first
Yep.
half. The second
Yep.
half, you didn't score as
Yep.
many. The legs are a little more tired. And
Yeah, I slowed down a little bit.
Plus, the team, if you're hot the first half, the coaches at timeouts and
Yes.
halftime is going, okay, we're going to
Yep.
stop her. We're going to shoot this. So I got a feeling they changed some things up on
Yep.
you a little bit. The
They
second half.
did.
So that makes a difference. But now, which was, forget about being your highest game or anything like that, which was your most memorable game of going to, whether it was an away game, home, maybe your most memorable away game that you went to this year? As far as fun to play or, where it was at or anything?
East Clinton, I obviously moved here from East Clinton.
So you knew a lot of the players.
So I
over
knew a lot of players. Honestly, I didn't play the greatest. I didn't play to my potential, but I had a lot of people there from East Clinton supporting me. So it was kind of neat to just see everyone back and
Right.
back in my old school.
And that's the kind of game I was talking about. It's not
Yeah.
your memorable, like, man, I scored
Yeah.
22 points or I scored 6. It's the memorable of the fans and the game you were playing and your memory of
Yep.
that game. Yeah, you're going to carry that memory on. And I tell you what, I'm 70. I can still talk to you about some of my high school games like I played them last week. So, those type of games you're going to remember
Yep.
from time on down the line and talk
Yep.
about people.
Dinosaurs were out there running around. That's when they played with a peach basket.
We play with don't go there.
I don't know.
That was my next question.
Oh, I'm sorry. Because
Go ahead and ask it.
Emma's already signed there, right?
The question
she
was,
has?
are you going to be a walk-on at Wilmington College? That was the question because nobody here could hear the question.
I don't know. I'm kind of up in the air. I honestly want to see what's wrong with my knee first because I have
Right.
an MRI and X-ray.
Yeah, if it's
Yes.
just knocked out of joint, put it back in.
Then I think I can get going again. But if it's something a tear, I probably won't push it, and I'll probably
Right,
just wrap
right.
it up.
and that's understandable. If it's something that you got to really get back into shape, you may say, or the doctor can say, if
Yeah.
you're not playing basketball again, you can go on doing this. And it's like, yeah.
Yep. So yeah, I don't know. It's up in the air. I got a month or two to decide, and then I'll see what goes.
Yeah.
goes
Well, I
on.
was talking to your brother, and that's what he said at this point,
No.
But he goes,
He's
hey,
pushing
things can
it.
change.
He's
Things
pushing
can
it.
change. And I don't blame him. And I used to follow the girls' basketball program. They're real good when their coach used to be when they went to the national championship.
Okay.
I used to go to many of their games. And then I went to Virginia Beach when they played, followed the team.
Oh, okay.
And so I like that program. Who's making fun
Steve Floyd. East Clinton. What's new?
of me? That's right. Not too much came out of East Clinton any good except me, but other than that. Okay.
Good one.
So what's your future?
Obviously Wilmington College, ag business.
What are you planning to do? Okay, you're going there for ag business.
Yes.
You're graduating. Now what are you going to do?
I don't really know. I'm going to live at home.
You're going to run a farm. Is that what?
Yeah.
Okay. You're going to ag business because you're going to run. He
Sadly.
was asking me a while ago, do they live on a farm? I go, they live around Miami Trace. What else is around there but a farm?
Yep. We
Yeah,
live on a farm.
The Stewarts are farmers, that I knew.
Yep. I'll do probably a lot of the marketing stuff. So.
Well, my son went there and went 1 year to be a farmer, and he took ag. But while he was there, a farmer asked him over here in the Trace area to run his farm.
Oh,
so
okay.
he dropped out of school to run this guy's farm, and he ran the farm.
Oh, okay.
20 years old.
Oh,
He's
geez.
running this guy's farm. He ran it for a few years. Then an opening came at the Clinton County workers.
Oh, extension?
This Clinton County driving a truck.
Oh, okay.
And then the job came at ODOT, and he's on an ODOT. So, things can change, open,
Yep.
and, always leave your thing. Now he's at ODOT, and he's going to be retiring and making a lot of money. Unfortunately, he won't be taking care of Dad. He's going to take care of himself, But other than that, people are interested more about the basketball player. They're
Yes.
also interested about you. What's in your life? Who's your boyfriend? And,
I don't have a boyfriend.
that's good to hear. As a dad, we love to hear that.
I try to focus on more of the good things. I show pigs, I show livestock, pigs, goats, lambs. So I'm busy. I have about 20 head of pigs.
How'd you do at the Clinton County, the Fayette County Fair this year?
I showed at Clinton.
Oh, did you show
Yeah,
Clinton?
I'm still at Clinton.
Okay.
I was 3rd overall with my pig, 4th overall with the goat, and 5th overall with my lamb.
Good job.
And then I was overall showman for the swine barn.
Great.
So it was pretty good.
Did you go to Ohio State?
Yep. I won a couple classes up there at the market show. I had reserve champion landrace gilt. And I don't even know what else. I won my showmanship division, so overall it's pretty good. But this year I'm kind of excited. I'm not playing AAU because I'm old enough, too old, I should say.
What do you think about your coach? Good coach?
Oh, yeah.
I'm just changing things here on you a
Yeah.
little bit. No,
Yeah.
I'm thinking you got a nice young coach.
Yes.
Good, and if when you got a young coach, if they're good, and you're gonna, I can see this program growing.
Yes. I had her, so her first year here, maybe it was her second, I don't know. But she was my freshman coach for
Okay.
JV. And that was one of the best years of my life. I absolutely loved
See?
JV.
So that's
I remember losing the game. I lost the game. I missed a right-hand layup, and it could have won. That's the only game we lost the whole year, and I lost it right here at this block.
And you remember
Yeah,
that.
I remember
Yeah,
it
see,
plain
things
as
like
day.
that, stay with you, unfortunately.
Yep.
Yeah. And
Can't forget that one.
but no, what do you predict for this team next year?
They have a lot of talent. I think that this year helped them improve their confidence, and I think next year they won't be as scared and questionable. We have a lot of questions in practice because we just don't know. So I think next year they'll prepare and be ready to roll out the get-go.
I noticed Lovett brings the ball up
Yes.
the floor. She controls.
Yes.
Was it Robinette that
Yes,
seems like
Ellie.
came in when she was out because she was literally worn to death?
Yeah, oh, yeah. Yep,
And-
she plays her hardest.
But Reeves plays for the reserves.
Yes.
Very similar to Lovett as far as size
Yes.
and looks
Yep.
and everything. I could see her moving. She'll be a sophomore next year. She could still be in the reserves, but I could see her coming up to
Yeah,
varsity.
I think she'll
and,
play
and,
varsity.
And taking her and Lovett
Yep.
sort of taking back and forth there a little bit, giving
She-
each other breaks.
For as small as she is, she boxes out extremely well,
Yes.
and she gets rebounds. So,
So I thought, Robinette came out, and I thought, man, she handles the ball real well.
Yep.
So all of a sudden, and I guess handles the ball well at times.
Yep.
And surprisingly, underneath
Riley Vincent.
Riley.
Yes, she was
My
huge
gosh, she
tonight.
had like 8 points. She had
Yes.
your first 8 points of the
Yep.
game, and
She's a beast.
she
She's
is,
strong.
and knocked a few balls loose
Yep.
for rebounds and stuff. And if she improves and stuff, I see this team.
Yep.
Going from 3 wins, which it's got right now, to next year, 12 to 15 wins possibly.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yep.
It's going to be, and then the next 2 or 3 years after that, same thing, because those girls.
Yep. Then they have the 7th and 8th grade.
How many? 1, 2. We only got 2 girls graduating next year. Lopez, who didn't play much, and Ellie Robinette.
Yep.
So you're going to miss Robinette, but again, with the 8th graders come in, they'll be sophomores by that time. I can see this program just keep on going for several years now. So anyway, I hope your knee gets better.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And unfortunately, my condolences to you for your brother.
Well, I appreciate that one too.
And he always picked on me when I was over there. You know, oh my.
Oh, I'm sure.
Basically, when he coached and I was doing the refereeing of the game, you know, that did not bend well. You know, it's like shh.
Yeah,
but,
he has a lot to say.
He has a lot to say at times. Just tell him. Oh, I'm supposed to ask you a question. Who has the best shot, you or him?
I'd say me. As far as he wants
agree.
to argue, as much as we shoot in the shop, he always says, I got to shoot left-handed, so you can't beat me.
Just remind him.
I will.
That I was 5th all-time scorer when I graduated. Ask him where he was.
He wasn't in the
mix. I know. He was not in the talk. So, and they didn't have three-point shooters, so I'm not still up there anymore. There was no three-point line when I played. So, you know, I'm 244th now. But anyway, just set him back down. But anyway, congratulations on a great year. You're a great girl.
Thank you.
Very pretty girl. And so now that she's graduating, guys, if anybody's interested.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you.
Thank you. And I think we're going to, are we waiting on the coach? Here she comes. I was sort of looking for you, you know, to cut this down, and I never saw you, but you came out, and then I missed that.
I was down there with the iHeart.
All right, well, Stewart is a very, very nice girl. I found out today who her brother was, and Justin, I went up there and talked to him for a while. It's like, oh, my God, I didn't know that was your sister. And but she's a great girl and a great ball player and a great person, and you guys are going to miss her.
Yep, we will.
I mean, you know that more than I do. But you're going to miss not only her team play, but her leadership, I think, on this team. But you got some good girls coming up. Now I'm going to turn it over to you. First of all, let's get this out of the way quickly. Talk about this game.
Well, we knew coming into this, Adena's a really good team. They're 19-2 right now. Unfortunately for them, they have Unioto in their league. And, you know, Unioto, I think.
That's the only team they lost to, right?
Yeah. So we knew their seniors are very experienced. The Emma Garrison is a high basketball IQ kid. She might be one of the highest basketball IQ kids I've coached against in my 3 years as a head coach. I mean, that play she had right there where she tips the ball past in midair for an assist, like, you don't see many kids doing that.
And she's going to Wilmington College, I heard, next year. Is that true?
Yes, I think so. She's going to end up playing with Kinsey Davis from Jackson.
Oh, my gosh.
She'll have another big in there.
And I was talking to her about possibly going to – and she's going to Wilmington. And about playing, she goes, well, I'm not sure right now. But I saw in her voice there is a tendency, if her knee's okay, she might end up playing for Wilmington College next year. Your girl.
Yeah. Well, see how that heals, how she feels after that. Because I know she's had a few injuries with that knee. She had one at the beginning of last season, too, on it that she sat for, I think, a few days on it because it was a scare in there. And then she got hurt this summer and had to end up sitting out summer in AAU. So, and I think it's all been the same knee. So,
oh, my gosh. Yeah.
She's going to end up having to steal her sister's ACL brace to keep that in check.
Hopefully it's not a torn ACL. Hopefully it's –
well, they thought it was dislocated. So
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If it's dislocated, there's going to be some getting back from it. But the season's basically almost over, so there's growth for and she could possibly be back by playoff, but you don't know at this time.
Right. We play Monday, so we've got tomorrow to practice. We play Saturday, and then we turn around, get on the bus, and go to Gallia.
Is Monday your guy?
Yes.
Oh, my God, I didn't know it was that quick.
Yes. And then if we would win on Monday, on Thursday we get on the bus and we'll go to Ironton and we'll play Fairland.
Wow.
So
out of the frying pan into the fire, so to speak.
So this is going to be a great experience for these young kids. The girls we played tonight, I mean, they're all returning next year. So, you know, you look at Adena, they're very experienced. They're a much older team. there's a lot of kids playing varsity time, and we had kids out here that played the most varsity minutes they've ever played. Even when you compile the entire season tonight, and they did a nice job. They held their composure. I thought they worked well. I saw times, we had good defensive rotations. We had a little size mismatch, but
as big as the score was, you were 37 down and only lost by 20.
Yes.
So it showed you they never gave up.
Right. And that was something I talked about in the locker room was, they had the running clock on. But we fought enough and we got the score down and we got the clock stopped. And that shows that, we're not quitting.
Right.
We just missed opportunities at time to keep that score close. We had a great start at the beginning. We saw mismatches. We got Riley downhill and Riley converted for layups in the paint. We just we struggled to get back in transition at times tonight.
Right.
And they had a kid that was, already leaking out, and they're pretty fast.
They are fast. The Williams girl that played the point.
Yes.
She looked to me like one of the best all-around girls I've seen for a long time. She had height. She had long arms. She stole the ball a couple times where she was completely on the opposite side of the ball, was able to reach around, knock it loose, and go get it. She can shoot the ball. She can vision to see the other players go drive and then kick it off. And that's just one of their players. They just seem to be a very good team. Talking about your team again, I was talking to Miss Stewart about the girls that were playing today. She's the only senior graduating, but there are other seniors on this team because these girls that are now juniors are now seniors, and they were playing better.
And we only had one of those on the floor.
Right,
So.
And that's the thing. You only had one of those on the floor, and that was Robinette. But these other girls, Lovett is only a freshman.
And actually, she's only 14. She should only be an 8th grader.
Oh, my God.
So when you look at her and what she's had to do this year and what we've asked her to do,
right.
And then, people think, oh, she's a freshman. Well, actually, no, age-wise, she's an 8th grader. And the Grooms girl should only be a freshman, too.
Oh, my God.
By her age, the Ferguson
up.
Girl is actually, I think, older than the Grooms girl, and she's a freshman.
And she's a freshman. So you had two freshmen out there starting. I see this girl playing more next year.
Yes.
She did what Lovett did to the varsity to the reserves. Handled the ball, brought it up. I can see her and Lovett.
That's a new role for her. She's had to take that role on a little bit. She's never ran point for that group. And, we talked about this with her. Like, did you run point? And she goes, no, I've never done that.
She did a good job tonight.
Bella Scholl was absent today. She was very
right.
sick.
She was.
She's been sick and out of school all week, and we hated that for her. When I talked to her mom, she hadn't had the medicine in her, and she just felt very bad. So she didn't even want to come, get anyone sick or feel bad. And we're like, stay home and rest, get better. So Allie had to take a lot more of those point guard roles there on that JV. And, she's being helped by Carly Cooper, who, she was the 2 guard for that group for most of the time. So they have to switch those duties back and forth, which is only going to benefit them as they go down the road with their basketball career.
Well, I'm going to try to bring something in together here by bringing this up. I talked to her about her best times and her coach, and she said one of her best times was when she was a freshman and you were her coach, and she goes, that was her best year of remembering basketball. And she goes, you were her coach then, and with the team and the year she had, she felt that was one of her best times in memory. Okay, now you're still her coach again. And she said, and then we brought it up, the fact that she's a young coach and this is a young team. And with these girls all coming back, and with the 8th grade girls you got coming in, I see this team being good for the next 4 or 5 years minimum.
Yes. I don't want to say we will be. I want to say we have the potential.
You have the potential to be.
And
correct.
That's something, we know there's the potential there, but we got to make sure that in the off season we're striving to work towards that, and we're not satisfied with where we're at.
Never
and that
be
was something,
yes.
what we talked about tonight with the girls is at times we thought our defensive pressure just lacked. And, I don't care what the score is. I still want defensive pressure. Get up in passing lanes. I want you denying passes, pressuring the ball, because that's only going to benefit us. It doesn't matter if we're down 30, if we're up 20. We should still be playing good, hard defense.
And the next thing, who do you play next?
We play Eastern Brown on Saturday.
Right.
At Eastern, our JV tips off at noon.
Okay, and then your Monday you play
at Gallia at 7 o'clock.
Gallia at 7 o'clock against
Gallia.
Against okay.
Yeah, they
I
get
wanted to make sure. I wanted to make
yeah.
sure about that before.
Because they were the 16 seed and we were 17,
Okay.
so they get the
what do you
home
know
game.
of Gallia right now?
We've gotten a couple films in on them. They're playing Chillicothe tonight, so I'm going to talk to Coach Gordon down there at Chillicothe and get his insights. I haven't had a chance to watch much film just because we played Monday and then we had these 2 games right in a row. But from the little bit that I've seen, I think it's a game we match up pretty well with. I think we go down there and we get a lot of intensity on both ends of the floor. We're going to be fine.
Good. I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to you guys getting at least a win in that before you go on to the next game. Hopefully you can keep on winning, my opinion, and hopefully we do your games next year. I'm excited about that.
Well, thank you.
Congratulations on your year you had, even though it was not the greatest thing, but you've improved these girls a great deal, and that shows you're a good coach.
And that's something that I try to stress to them. Everybody wants to win. There is no one in this gym that hates losing. Well, maybe my dad hates losing more than me. I'm never happy with a loss. But if we're improving, I can live with the loss.
Well, I refereed you when you played. You were a very good basketball player, and you're a very good coach. Congratulations, and hopefully a great time next year.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to cut it off here. And this is Joe Davis cutting it off for our ball games